show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
These my dollars make it hurt.
Well, what's going on here, everybody? I know it's a little shocking. It's very late according to my standards, but here I am, real quick. Do not want to bore you too long. I will not be with you long. I'm going to tell you why I'm here on tonight. I hope that you would share this very brief. It should be very brief. Little talk tonight. Nothing really revealing. I hope you guys will share it though. As you come in, what's going on? It's been a couple days since I've been with you. I know I should have came at least 2 days ago, but I got real busy and I could not come. And then I didn't want to interrupt my brothers who were working extra hard. I guess I'm a little bit considerate, y'all. I'm not saying that my brothers are not. When I say my brothers, you guys know who I'm talking about, all of the great content creators that we have. But I just believe, it's just me. It don't have to be everybody else. I know you got to get in where you fit in and stuff like that. I understand that. But I just don't want to, I got a nice little following and then the brothers have a nice following. I just don't want to invade when they come in. It's like if I know they're on or they just came on, I don't want to pop in about 5 minutes later and then say I'm on and then we battling for views and all that. So I just don't do that. That's just not the way I roll. I understand you got to get in where you fit in, and then if it's breaking news, everybody's trying to do it. So I'm not saying everybody should do it like that, but that's just the way I do it. So that's part of the reason why I miss you guys on some of the things, and I'm not just waiting to talk now. But I want to just briefly tell you the reason why I'm on for real, okay? I'm going to tell you the reason why, and then we'll go on and move. What's going on, everybody? So I'm already not liking what I'm seeing. I'll tell you why, and that is I thought that, I'm I'm testing out a new system. That's why. That's really part of the main reason why I'm on. I just want to see what it will do, and I see everybody that's popping on. I can see it, but I don't like everything that I'm seeing right now. And maybe I done messed up by. Well, I did not mess up. Okay. I see you, Texas Twist. I guess I got to do it like this. Okay, I see that. There you go. All right. What's up, Texas Twister? What's going on? Terry, what's going on? I see you. Okay, that's what I got to do. I'm testing out a new thing. That's what I'm doing, y'all. And a slight new platform, but I don't know if I quite like it or not already compared to what I do use. So we're just gonna work with what we have and do it like this. Lee, I see you, brother. What's going on? William, how you doing, sir? Tonight, at least y'all pictures show up. There go William. For those that ever wanted to meet him, Bang Bang Boogie. Never, I don't know if I remember you, but hello, what's up, brother? He said, "Do I think we're in trouble this year?" I don't know, man. No, I don't think we're in trouble. It just depends on what you define as trouble. You know, I think we're still capable of winning double-digit games this season. We're capable. It just depends on what you define as trouble. So I answer you. Tell me what your standard is. Um, Bang bang boogie, and then I will see if I agree with whatever your standard is. Just let me know, and then we'll go with it from there. Uh, Eastside Harold, who always is, he ain't too far away. What you say, Eastside? Eastside says, "Why nobody told me about late night shows?" Well, because it ain't important for you to know when I'm coming on. Nobody have to run nothing through you, son. I mean, see, you always gonna come in violating, but I'm the type that's gonna bust you out as soon as you try to show out. You understand? So if you're looking for your answer, there it is. I didn't know I had to clear anything through you to go on the show. I didn't know that. I didn't know I had to make you aware that I was coming on. I mean, I didn't know that. I didn't know. But hey, Matrix. uh, William says something. I ain't gonna do no politics, so I just let everybody read your comment. William, I can do politics, but I ain't gonna do that. Yeah, he think it was Eastside William. He think he a star. That's why he go to everybody's shows and try to get on. I may be the only one that will give him just a little bit of shine. That's all. He just be waiting, hoping I turn on the call in line so he can get little time like that. He really ain't never talking about nothing. But this is the only place where he can have a little voice. He think he a star. He ain't no star. He's just a troll, a cowboy troll. That's what he is. If you notice, he's on every show. He do that, but I ain't finna insult. Eastside is a loyal member of the Big Time Show. I give him that. So I appreciate him, and there's one more missing, but he'll probably be in a minute unless it's just too late. So we ain't gonna even worry about that. Trust me. Oh, and by the way, I'll be on tomorrow as well. Okay, I'll be on tomorrow as well, and you guys we'll talk about tomorrow. But I want to come on. I'm really just testing out the system here, see how it looks, see how it sounds. I'm only on 2 channels tonight. That's because I'm not paying for it. Not this platform. If I did, I could do that, but I'm just testing it out, and this may help you out for you want to be stars like Eastside. You can do this platform, and it's free. You don't have to pay a dime. You can look decent and good, as you can see on here. At least I think I do. I don't know what I'm sounding tonight. You know, I don't know what I'm sounding like. I think I sound pretty good. Y'all would have to let me know if I'm at least sounding good. There's some background music on here, but it's not my type, so I'm not even gonna play that. I don't play. I don't need Lawrence Welk. Some of y'all too young. I don't need Lawrence Welk music behind me. Stuff that just is like, what is this? On there. So tonight I'm only on the Big Time Show Facebook page, and then I'm on the Big Time Show YouTube page. So those are the only two that I'm on. So we don't have our usual crowd in here like I'm gonna have tomorrow. I'm on Twitter and everywhere else at the same time. So we'll get that tomorrow. So I'm just hanging out with you guys very briefly. And this is more like a freestyle show. Just want to see what the system sounds like. Let me know if I'm okay. I'll see everybody. I see you, William. I see you said I sound pretty good. So I'll take that. With that, everybody else. So what am I sounding like, y'all? What am I sounding like? I actually like the graphics, to be honest with you. I do. I really do like the graphics. Appreciate you, Sean Pope. Thank you. It sounds good. Okay. I'm thinking I'm liking the graphics. It looks a little bit more crisp on this. Appreciate you, Lee. Thank you. It looks a little bit more crisp. I'll give you that. But I don't know what it'll be. Appreciate you, Miller. Thank you. I don't know if I'll be able to get the stuff that I want as far as background music and stuff like that. So, I mean, but the only way I'm going to find that out unless I pay for it. But it's good just to have a little backup, and I can only use 2 channels, which is not good for me because I usually broadcast primarily on 4 channels, and then I share it out. What up, Al? Thank you, man. Thanks for popping in. I know it's late. Really didn't come to talk a whole lot tonight. It's late. Some of you guys had to go to work tomorrow morning. Just really want to test the system out live. Tyrone says, can we even beat the 49ers? That's to me, I agree. That's the standard for us, Tyrone. And we'll find out in week 9 or week 8 when we go to San Francisco, and we'll see. I can't really speak to it. Everybody's different. Injuries, everything else. No, sir, Metris. Now this part right here, I told y'all. And I'm so far behind. I'm gonna tell you it's for 2 reasons, Metris. And I've been asked to do it, but I will not do it. Number one, because I always have liked to watch the game alone. Now, that's me, because I'm the type that will stop and rewind live TV just to make sure my eyes saw what I thought I saw. I be watching games sometimes like a game film. I don't, so y'all be on the second quarter. I still be in the middle of the first because I don't rewind and watch the same play 7 times. That's just how I do it. So I know, it wouldn't be fun for me to do that. Number 2, as far as watch parties goes, I'm behind Matrix, because West Coast primarily and Boss, they dominate that. So, and most of the people that watch me watch Boss and Coach Marv and Amp, and then of course West Coast, who does it by himself sometimes. Sometimes he'll have Henny on there, and they do a great job as well. And so I don't want to get into that battle when I'm already behind. So you got to be smart in this. If I'm getting about, lately on my YouTube, not lately, but for a while now, the last thing I want to do is only have 4 people watching. I appreciate it, but it don't make sense. And plus, I don't want to. I appreciate you, Al. Thank you, man. But I don't do watch parties. I mean, I could, but that's just not me. Now, what I will do, um, what I will do is um, do a post game show, which is really what I started last year, and everybody kind of does it, but I'll take my chances on it. I like to talk about the game when it's fresh, win, lose, or draw. So I will be doing that this year on that. Deontay Dixon, he says, I'm sorry, when did y'all beat us? You're an Eagle fan. The last time we saw y'all. we don't we don't have a Philadelphia Eagle problem. Dak Prescott does not have a Philadelphia Eagle problem. He has a San Francisco 49er problem. We don't have too many problems out the Eagles. Y'all beat us last year too, so it's a split. But we don't have Philadelphia Eagle problem. Dak does too well against y'all. You know that. So the Eagles, I don't worry about it. The 49ers are the Dallas Cowboys' biggest mountain to climb. That's our problem. Not the Eagles. We'll rip y'all apart. Soon y'all get on that plane and come to Dallas. We beat y'all by 30. It just ain't no doubt about that. You know that. But this is what I want to talk. I don't know if you guys have heard. We had these players, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Green Bay too. You right. You right, Al. The Green Bay Packers are a problem, and I thought it stopped with. I thought it was stopped with Aaron Rodgers when he left, but obviously last year it seemed like when the green jerseys show up, it's something happens, and not only it happens, I'm saying it be blowouts. You know what I'm saying? Green Bay will put 30. It'll be halftime, 31-3. That was what Aaron Rodgers did it to us. We ain't beat the Packers since that. Do y'all remember that game where? Oh my God, David Irving. That's how long ago back. Y'all remember the big defensive tackle had 3 sacks and 3 forced fumbles and all that type of stuff, and that was in Green Bay. That was years ago. That's the last time we beat Green Bay. So they've been whooping us just as much as the 49ers have. Those are that's a problem. Green Bay and the 49ers are like kryptonite to us. It's just no question about it. So I can't even knock that. I can't say nothing about the 49ers, period. You can't talk when you can't win. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say nothing to 49er fans that be on here other than say we'll see y'all and about week 8. And then the Packers fans, what can you really say? Nothing. Other than, hopefully we can make a competitive game next time instead of getting ripped apart. That's all I can say. Let me say this real quick, and I promise you I'm not going to be long. I'm comparing this, and it's really not a fair comparison because he's not played as long as what I'm getting ready to say. I'm going basketball on this one. Y'all remember Grant Hill? Everybody knows Grant Hill. Hall of Fame basketball player, great player. He had one major problem. That was he was injured for the most of his career. Serious ankle problems. It was always something. You know what I'm saying? It was always something with him. He just couldn't get right. Certainly there are football players that fit that category too. It's always something that keeps them from either performing their best or even getting on the field. You know what I'm saying? Grant Hill made the Hall of Fame based off maybe the first 2 to 3 years of his career. And Grant Hill was just injured, just I mean, just every year. Still great player. Everybody remember him at Duke and all that type of stuff. Just always something. And that may not be a good comparison what I'm getting ready to say. But if y'all haven't heard today, Mozzie Smith had an allergic reaction to something, and he did not fly to Las Vegas. Of course, y'all know tomorrow the Cowboys play tomorrow night, preseason against the Raiders. He did not fly there. Now he's supposed to be reevaluated and depend on where he, how he is. I don't know if he, it didn't say that he would fly to Vegas and yet alone even play. But man, I'm just saying, man. And I say, like I said, it's not a fair comparison. But isn't it always something with Mozzie? He can't. I'm not blaming him for having an allergic reaction to that. I mean, that's his body. But isn't it? The man. He just going to his sophomore season. But in it, if it ain't his weight dropping, if it ain't his shoulder surgery, if it ain't learning a new system, now is an allergic reaction. I ain't never heard that one before. I'm sorry. I'm quite sure it's happened, and the reason why I'm saying that is because Mozzie needs to work. He ain't one of these first round guys that gets to sit on the sideline with his jersey on just because it's preseason. No, he's one of these guys that need to be on the field playing. Because you really can't get a real proper evaluation of him. Last year they said, when he first came from Michigan, they said, well, he's really not a playmaking defensive tackle, but what he is, he's an excellent guy that can, eat up space, hold up blocks, you know what I'm saying, take on double teams and all that kind of stuff. So he's a guy that fills up space, and he's the kind of guy that lets your linebackers do the work because, you can't really move them. Well, that got all erased last year, obviously, with the, him losing weight. And I'm like, dude, if you 330 and you done lost 40, 50 pounds or something like that, man, you back down to defensive end weight. You can't hold up in the middle. And so because of that, he looks like a pure bust. Because that ain't what he is. And he's not like I said, he's not a playmaking defensive tackle. He's not Chris Jones from Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? He's not that type. That's not his game. His game is to eat up space, take on double teams, free up the linebacker so they can make the play. That's what he does. Now all this summer, now all you hear is that he's getting his weight back. He's playing better, but the problem is he's coming off his shoulder surgery. And nobody knows, you know what I'm saying? They ain't just giving a statistic saying, okay, his shoulder is 95%, his shoulder is 90% or whatever. They just saying he out there, he's getting better and his weight is coming back and all that type of stuff. But you just really don't know the progress. Ain't nobody really for to come out and say he's horrible. So we don't know. You know what I'm saying? We really don't know. And when you're a first round pick, the expectations are there. Not that he's gonna have 15 sacks. He ain't that type of player, like I said. But when you're a first round pick, you got high expectations. And when I saw their report, I just saw it about an hour ago or hour and a half ago, where it said the man didn't even get on the plane, and I ain't never heard it before. And God bless him. I hope it ain't. I don't know what it was. But it said the man had an allergic reaction, and I'm like, not soreness in the shoulder. Come on, man. Not a twisted ankle. Not an allergic reaction, and this is keeping him from the game. Now, I'm glad. I'm glad they went out and got a defensive tackle and another guy. Shoot, the way I'm looking at it is, they may need to go find another one. Cause see, in the way I'm sounding, it makes it seem like I'm knocking him for, you know what I'm saying, and things happen. I understand that, and I get it, but the facts show that with him, it's always something, y'all. Am I the only one that's this? I mean, y'all help me out. I mean, come on now. I'm almost done. We can go to bed after this, but I just had to come out here and just say, like, it's the old saying: if it ain't one thing, it's another. I mean, like, have y'all ever heard of this? What is he missing the game for? Have anybody? And I've been watching ball a long time. I just ain't never heard of this one before now. An allergic reaction? That's I mean, can't I mean, look, y'all correct me. Y'all correct me. I ain't gonna even fight y'all. Maybe I'm being, I don't know what the word per se is, but maybe I'm just, maybe I'm just frustrated with this. This is ridiculous. The man ain't played but 1 year, and it's always something. It's almost like, forgive me, maybe it's a wrong comparison because he ain't played this long, but he's taken on the identity of Kawhi Leonard, the basketball player from the Clippers. It's just always something that keeps him off the field. It's just always something. This is what I'm saying with Mozzie. I mean, so far, and maybe premature to be talking about this because we still got another 4-5 weeks before. Another 4 weeks or so before the kick week 1 begins, and Mozzie probably will be there. But I'm just saying, like, God dang, man, God dang, what is he allergic from? Is it some of the food that he ate? Because I'm quite sure he's steadily trying to, tack on weight and all that. I'm saying, what is it? I mean, is you eating the wrong potato chips? Good Lord, is it the ice cream too cold for you? Is it, man, God Almighty, what is it? Is it the wrong type of seafood that you're eating? And what are you allergic to? God, I mean, what is it? I mean, y'all, help me, somebody. I mean, we might as well laugh about it. I mean, because it's very depressing. I mean, what is it? I mean, did you eat the wrong peanuts? And what he need to be out on the field tomorrow. We need to know. Eastside say, "Where's O?" Said he's good. He's playing. I don't know if he's gonna play in the preseason, but ain't nothing wrong with Osa. Osa too small, if you ask me. I mean, but as far as him going, Osa is a playmaking defensive tackle. Now that he's the opposite. Osa can get you 4, 5, 6 sacks a season. He can. That ain't Mozzie's game. I'm talking about this dude is a first round pick. Automatic expectations come with that. I'm not saying he's supposed to be a sack guy, as I said before. It's not his game. But good Lord, man. True, you say it's bubble guts. I mean, it's an allergic. I mean, he's I don't think nothing make him be allergic in his backside region. You know what I'm saying? I don't know that. Me just say that's what's going on, mate. But I don't think they will say that. But I don't think that's allergic. I mean, that started in the stomach. No, they say he's allergic. So man, I don't know if that means his skin broke out or you know what I'm saying. Is he scratching like he got shingles or something? He just allergic, man. It's just always something with him. That's what I'm seeing so far. And I'm like, is it my, I don't mean to be funny or nothing like that, but I guess it's gonna sound that way. But is he allergic? Is it something that does it make him contagious? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if he's contagious. Then of course keep him in Dallas. Let him just open up the door for him and give him a ribeye steak and give him his whatever medicines that he need and make sure that the weight stay on now. Cause see, when you get sick and all that kind of stuff, you lose weight. He can't afford to lose weight. When he's sick, if he got an injury, he needs to keep eating. If he twists his ankle, can't run, give him his bowl of cereal in the morning, give him his steak and eggs, give him some pancakes, give him some grits, whatever you gonna eat. Keep the weight on him. Good Lord. You see what I'm saying? I look, I don't know what he got. I don't know what he got. Big Drew, yeah, I know the movie, man. Yeah, I already know what you're saying. Yeah, I know exactly what part you're talking about. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I see you, Mitchell. You say Schoonmaker. Yeah, is he ever gonna play Schoonmaker? And I'm a Michigan. That's my team. I always have been a college football team. But these guys, man, I don't want to correlate that to that. Schoonmakers had body injuries. And that's understandable. But I ain't never heard of a player now. I haven't heard it that they can't play because they allergic to whatever it is. I just ain't never heard it. I'm just like, and then when I heard it and read it, I said, dude, come on, man. That's the kind of stuff, man, to be honest with you. I guess they got to give that's the kind of stuff you don't even want out in the press. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got guys playing football with broken bones and guys are playing with ACL tears and separated shoulders and all that kind of stuff and played. You know what I'm saying? Taking shots and all that type of stuff just to stay on the field, always now nowhere near 100%. And Marty Smith is not playing because he allergic. Y'all can't. You can't make this stuff up. I mean, God bless him. I don't know what it is. I don't know, and I'll be really ashamed of something here, and it's something incredibly serious, and I'll have to come out here and apologize seriously with that. But when I saw it, and I know it's not that serious because the talk is that if he's fine, he'll fly to Vegas tomorrow. Short flight from Texas to Las Vegas. I'm saying if he could fly to Vegas and all that, I'm like, it can't be that serious. I'm just trying to say, like, the God dang, man, what happened between the Rams practice and now? What in the world did you eat, man? What did you what did you do? What did you drink? What you snacking on? What you That's really all I came to talk to y'all about. Man, I was looking for some answers, man. I to be honest with you, because I'm so desperate that yeah, Miller. I'm trying to figure out. You know, I'm so desperate that I even listen to East Side Herald tonight, y'all. That's how desperate I'm looking for some answers. Like what in the world are you allergic to, man? That you know, people are trying to, you know, trying to really pump you up and all that. And I'm saying, like, God dang, man, that's allergic. That's what's gonna be by his name. You know, some folks they say, like me, big time. They'll put a dash beside it. Broken hand. That's why he ain't playing. Okay, broken hand. Somebody like Miller Corbett in the chat. A dislocated shoulder. You know, like that. Okay, nobody ain't gonna say nothing. Say, hope you get better. Then you get to Drew. They'll say Drew, has a high ankle sprain that's gonna keep him out 6 weeks. You know, that'll put down. Then you go down to Mozzie Smith and they put the dash beside and they say he's allergic. So it just it just it just don't make no sense. Let me stop right here, man, because y'all gonna have me being chicken and silly tonight. Hit the like button for me, y'all. If you're on YouTube, double tap that screen. If you're on Facebook, just smash that like button. We got a like crowd because I'm on 2 channels. Go ahead and double it up for me, y'all. Everybody give me at least about 25. Just touch it. We just having a little fun tonight. I think Drew summed it up perfectly. He said Mozzie can't get right off life. Y'all, that's what he was talking about earlier about the movie Life of Martin and Eddie Murphy. You just can't get right. You just can't. And it's just it's not frustrating. Like I said, it's only the second preseason game. We got one more after this, and then we got the week off, and then we get ready for the Browns. So we're about 4 weeks out before the party really gets started, and then we'll see. You know what I'm saying? And I'm quite sure Mozzie will be ready to play, but it just is very frustrating to hear that my guy ain't gonna play because he allergic to whatever it is. I just don't like it. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Time. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Time, we'll be back tomorrow afternoon, and we will get ready for tomorrow night game. Hope you guys will come back tomorrow afternoon. We'll go ahead and start talking about what you guys want to see tomorrow. Who you looking at, who you got your eyes on tomorrow night. There's still some battles going on with the team. I would assume that the Cowboys pretty much have a real good idea of who's making the team and who's not. So the battles are going to be right there at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? So tomorrow is a big game. Tomorrow, I would think that the very next preseason game, which will be the last one, I would doubt very seriously that a lot of the guys that are going to be on the 53 will play. It'll be the last preseason game. Of course, quite naturally, you will not want to, put guys in jeopardy of getting hurt. So to be honest with you, I believe that this will be the last preseason game where you might see, some of the real good players play. Not our starters, but guys that are maybe considered second string, third string. It's like I doubt very seriously that Tyler Guyton, for instance, or BB will play after tomorrow night, even though they're rookies. I doubt very seriously that Tyler Guyton will play The third preseason game, I doubt BB will play. You know, just not gonna take a chance on nobody getting hurt. So tomorrow night might be the last time you see them until we play Cleveland. So it's a big game tomorrow. I've already saw a stat as well. The tickets, and there's, it's the cowboy effect as always. The lowest ticket in that stadium is $119. It's already sold out. So, it's Vegas. I don't know if that's the Raiders preseason opener, home opener at least. I would probably say it is probably. And, it's going to be hyped there tomorrow. It's going to be real hype there tomorrow night. So, if you want to see the Cowboys, and this is just my assumption now, if you want to see the Cowboys before, seeing some of these key players play, you probably want to peep it out tomorrow night, because I don't think we're going to see anything after tomorrow. Other questions, and we'll talk about this heavy tomorrow. How much will Cooper Rush play? We already know that Trey Lance is going to play a lot. We already know that. So that ain't going to be no surprise. But how much will Trey Lance actually play? Will it be like it was last week, last game, where Cooper Rush only played one series and Trey took it the rest of the way? Or will Cooper Rush play a lot tomorrow? Or maybe a half, and then Trey will take maybe a half on that. So we will see tomorrow night what the game plan is. I would assume that Trey Lance is going to play a lot. All right, so we'll try this again tomorrow night. Hey, I appreciate y'all. Y'all go ahead and go to bed. Get ready for it, and take it from there. So we'll see you on tomorrow night. Appreciate y'all letting me pop in on you for a hot minute or so. We'll try it again tomorrow. This has been the one and the only late night edition. The Big Time Show.